Okay, here we have a 2005 Buick Lacrosse, and we're just finishing up some other work that we did to it, but I just wanted to point out something here. See all of these leaves and debris that's built up in the top up in here? It's a good idea to check the cabin filter whenever you see something like that on your car. So let me show you how to do the cabin filter on this car, and I'll show you how that goes. Some cars you can turn the wipers off and they stop on the upper part of the window so you can gain access to it. In this particular case, they will not stay up. I'll show you what I mean. In this particular case, the wipers don't stay in the up position. As soon as you shut the key off, they recess back down again. So what we're going to need to do is right on the bottom, right over here, we're going to take off this cover right here with a screwdriver. If you can't get it off by hand, you do a screwdriver. We're going to take that nut off right there, and we're going to remove this one windshield wiper arm so we can clean out all that debris that's inside there with a vacuum. Now let me get a wrench and we'll take that off. It looks like it's going to be probably a 13 millimeter. So, see how it goes. Obviously, you can use a ratchet to take it off. Okay, sometimes they come right off. If you just rock it a little bit back and forth, you can get the wiper to come off. If you can't, you can use a small puller to take it off. You just put it on like that underneath the wiper itself, and you just tighten it down ever so slightly, and then it'll pop it right off. Doesn't really take much pressure, and it pops right off. Slide this out of the way for now. We're going to get in there with a vacuum and clean out all this debris inside here. And we'll get inside to the hole down that holds the this housing on. There's a small little plastic clip right here. And basically what you do is you just go underneath it with a screwdriver. Fairly simple. That's it. Right down there. Sorry about it being a little bit dark, but you take that clip out right there, and there'll probably be one more on this side over here, so we'll take that out also. That's all it is a little pin up on the top. You just pry that up and out, and then you pull this out also. Just that little pin on the top. And it comes right out. And then we can lift this out of the way. And you can get access to the filter. There is one more. Sorry about it being so dark, but I'll try to show you. There is one more down inside here that we have to take that pin off also. So let me pop that pin out, and we'll get that wiper off the car. I mean, we'll get that the cabin filter out. Same thing, you just get underneath it with the flat part of the screwdriver. Careful not to drop it because you're going to need to reuse it later on to put it back on. And that's all it is, a little pin. So we can put it back together now. We don't push it back together, we'll need to use that later on. And then we can just remove this out of our way, take it off, and just push it out of the way and get it works for you. And then underneath here is where you'll find the cabin filter. You just take this and you pull it out like that, and then you have clear access to the cabin filter. And the way the cabin filter comes out is you basically just take this piece here, pull it, and it slides right straight out like that. So let me get the replacement and we'll put it back together. While we're waiting for that cabin filter to get here, you want to vacuum out everything that's up inside here, because ultimately anything that's laying up in the top right up in here is going to wind up going right down into the cabin filter. So clean it all out, and hopefully it'll prolong the use of that cabin filter. So let me get the new filter and we'll put it back together now. Alright, once you get your new cabin filter, what you're going to basically do is you're going to have this little handle piece come sticking out here, and you just put the cabin filter in like this, and you slide it right back into the opening that you took it out of. Once it's in, you replace your cover that you previously had taken off. Make sure your little clips connect onto the metal underneath here. The way it goes. I'm going to put this back down in here where it came from. We'll take the clips that we previously took out. We're going to put them back in. Basically, you just push the pin all the way in, and then you push the center piece in, and it locks it in place. Same thing on this side here. Okay. And we're going to put the arm back on the way you took it off. Remember the position where the arm was, because that's the way you want to put it back on there. And then we're going to put this back where it belongs here. Connect your line. Put it back into the clips that hold it in place. And then we're going to reattach the bolt that we previously took off. Or I should say the nut that we previously took off. Remember that nut, we took it off with a wrench, but you can put it on with anything you like. We're just going to snug it down. Not too tight because you don't want to snap it off. You're going to reattach your nut cover over the top, and that's it, you're all finished. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.